Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for all your support and love. Hope you well in all that you do and you're loving yourself and others like always. Today I want us to dive right into it. We're going to talk about something that is crucial in our life as well. You know, now I don't bring out anything here that is not crucial in our lives as to journey towards our creator. All right. I want us to check this out. All right, you know, when they say you are a nine ether being, there is a meaning to it. And most of the times, I believe a lot of persons do not know why we as black people are called the nine ether beings. We Africans, we Alkebulans, both at home and in the diaspora. Most of the times we don't know why we are called the nine ether being. There have been a lot of misconception, like a lot. I do get some people claiming they are nine ether beings, and they say they are something else, like they have the origin of the Indian whatever in them. They look like Indians, they are aboriginal Indian whatever. You know it best, but we are getting it wrong. Now there is something we're going to check out, then we'll see that those who are Africans are the original nine ether beings. There are proof to it, and I just hope YouTube do not take down this video so you get to see.
Copyrighted in 1996. All right. What it said is this, and this is the mind-blowing part. It said that when they tested the orangutan, they found out he only had 3 DNA series. When they tested the gorilla, they found that the gorilla has 4 DNA series because he's a little smarter than the orangutan. They tested the chimpanzee, which is an ape, and found that he had 5 DNA series. Then they went all into the different races of the world. They went into Europe and tested the DNA series of the English, the French, the German, the Spanish, the Russians, and found they had 6 DNA series. Then they put all of this, what they found from around the world, on a map. And this map really is called the intelligence map of the world, because they tested 116 different human groups and found their DNA series numbers. All of them, all over the world, have 6. And they put the numbers in form of a little flag that you can see on this map. These little flags have a color. And they show, oh, this is upside down. I'm sorry. Yeah. And they showed that the English have only 6, and all into Europe, only 6. Went over into Japan and China, and they only have 6. Over into America, which is predominantly European, and they only have 6. Then they came to Africa, and they came to the part of Africa. Now, all the rest of them, they put in little flag colors. Those flag colors are orange, red, if you notice. But when you come to Africa, found out that the African people have 9 DNA series, from here just below the Shanghai Empire down to the foot of Africa. All those 10 nations, of which African Americans descended from one of them. We have 9 DNA series, the greatest possibility of genius in our group. Now it's answered this age-old question. How can a people survive being told they're nothing? for 400 years, never allowed to learn that they came from beautiful cities and told they came from a jungle. How could a people survive? How can a people become champions in everything they touch? Because they have 9 DNA series, while the rest of the world has only 6. This is why they copyrighted this. And you'll notice on the outside of this, now this map is taken, I took this map right from this page here. And I blew it up so that the world could see it. Even though this is copyrighted, I can't let you have this book because it's copyrighted. But when we broke it down and interviewed Dr. Kidd, the head, he's the chairman at Yale University, we broke it down into plain, everyday English so that the world would know that the African American is descended from those people who gave to the world the Great Pyramid, gave to the world science, gave to the world mathematics. A black man named Ahmose gave algebra to the world 3,700 years ago. It's in the world books, it's in the encyclopedias. They don't want our children to know this, because then that would make the playing field level for white children.
Your Majesties, hope you heard that. The Asians, the Caucasians, they all have 6 DNA series. These are things that are not every day online. You don't see it every day on the news. You don't hear it every day in the classroom. No, sweetheart, they are not going to teach this. They are not going to say this always. They're not going to let it out there for people like me and you to get them always. They are not going to do that. But they know this for a fact. They know this for a fact. They have 6 DNA series. But the African, the Alkebulans, we all have a 9 DNA series. We have 9. And that is why we are called the 9 ether beings. The difference of 3, which is very, very much, the gap. It's no coincidence that it is called the motherland. It's no coincidence that it's called the Garden of Eden. It's no coincidence that it's called the mother of mankind. Because of course, that is why it goes by that name. Because all life sprang from Alkebulan. All life sprang from here. And when you are from here, you are the original. I don't want to be using this word because it will be like some persons are not original then. Sweetheart, these are facts and you've seen it for yourself from the professor. These are things that are proven but are swept under the carpet. We're not talking about race or being partial here. We're talking about reality and truth. You're 9 ether being. For you to be a 9 ether being is for you to be African. It's for you to be a Kebulan. That is when you are a 9 ether being. Because everything is complete. And that is why we invent. Even without following any laws. You remember our brother from Zimbabwe, Maxwell Chikumbutsu. And that is why we create. And it's not so difficult. Because the Creator is more present within us. And that is why we heal without so much struggle. But I will come and say, our medicines causes kidney and liver, what have you. And then they want us to take the chemicals they push down to us. Does it really surprise you? No, it doesn't surprise me. Because when I see the continent, when I see the motherland, when I see the Garden of Eden, when I see the mother of mankind, I see the presence of the divine. I see the presence of divinity. Just look at the grasslands and look at the plain lands. Look at the animals, look at the birds, look at different species of whatever. Everything you need, everything you ever want is all in here in the motherland. So why do we think that it's something elsewhere, or maybe it's something else? It's all here. What do you think? Leave your comment there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive. Bye for now.